Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. All right, beautiful people, what is going on again? One second. Let's see who is all here again. 65 D Miracle, what's going on? Tracy Robinson, what's going on? Roll Tide, I see you. All right. Let me make sure I turn this down. Okay, I will. Mr. Redeem says hello to you all. Brenda Brown, I see you. Hey, family. Sister Kimber, good evening again, family. Thank you, Sister Tawana, and all who stood with me the other night in prayer. My surgery was successful, and I am recovering well. To God be all the glory. Yes. To God be all the glory. That is wonderful to hear. I am glad to hear that. I really am. Let me go ahead and share this. If you don't mind sharing, again, that would be great. That is how we evangelize over here. That's how we share the good news. There's a lot of bad news brewing around, but this is how we come together and share this good news. The news that is a hope deal, okay? We are offering hope over here. Let's see, I'm going to roll with this one. All right, cool. I'm going to share this real quick. I'm going to be short, sweet, and straight to the beat. Not going to be long because I done already been here, okay? I wanted to separate the two videos for spiritual purposes. I do want everybody to know that today is the first day of the tariffs against Mexico, China, and Canada. Why am I bringing that up? Because I'm getting ready to let you know some things that these tariffs will affect in your life. Okay? Those plane crashes, we got to pay for those. The war in Ukraine, we're paying for that already. The tariffs, they're going to come out of our pockets. Okay? Just so we clear and just so we know. Whenever these type of things happen, it is the taxpayers' dollars. The fires in California, the fires that are burning down in North Carolina or Tennessee, that comes from the taxpayers' dollars. And if you start looking at your prices and different things of that sort, you will begin to see stuff is going up and up and up. So let me pull this up real quick. Just give me 1 second. I want to see all of the things, how they will impact us, okay? Let me just pull it up real quick. Make sure I got the right article. Okay, here we go. All right. So these tariffs, let me pull up the screen. I shared these, a couple of these about a week or two, maybe 2 weeks ago. I know towards the almost the middle of January. I just want y'all to know why you need to get your money up. Okay? Why you need to get your money up.
Imagine you're trying to put together.
Let me share the screen over here. Wrong share. Hold on. All right, so we're gonna blaze through this real quick, get to the meat, spit out the bones. They talking a whole bunch about, what the tariffs on Canada. President Donald Trump, I'll just read it. Key points. President Donald Trump has imposed a 25% tariff on Canada, Mexico, and a 10% tariff on China. He placed a lower tariff of 10% on Canadian energy resources. Tariffs will likely result in higher prices for U.S. consumers, both directly and indirectly, economist says. Tariffs are a tax on foreign imports that are paid by the U.S. businesses importing those products. The businesses will likely pass these costs to consumers. It ain't no likely. You slapping them with tariffs, but the cost is going to come from us. So this is a problem if you ain't got a whole lot of money. Period. It's going to be a problem. And I'm about to show you where it's going to hit you at, okay? The port, for one. All of our export, whether waterways, whether railways, whether highways, all of our exports that are being exported. Cell phones, tablets, digital devices, household goods, toilet paper, toothpaste, laundry detergent, soap, all of the things that are made in China. Okay, coffee, flowers, bread. President Donald Trump signed orders on Saturday placing these tariffs. They went into effect. They go into effect on Tuesday. On the first, they announced, which is today, right? The first they announced we're signing this executive order, and these orders will go into effect on Tuesday. Trump orders does not set a specific date when the tariffs would be lifted. So he signed the executive order today. They will be implemented on Tuesday indefinitely until he say lower them down or we'll take them off. Just so everybody understand. Tariffs are likely to have a negative financial impact on U.S. consumers. Economists said, ain't no likely, it is. Household income after taxes would fall by $930. Now, let me ask you, can you afford your income to fall by $930? Tell me yes or no in the chat. Can you afford to have your income fall by $930? If you can, then you probably shouldn't be on this live. This live is not for you. Let me know in the chat. No? Brother Roll Tide says no. Anybody else? Absolutely not. Sister Brenda says absolutely not. Tracy says no. Okay. Who else? After taxes, your income will fall by $930. Just under 1% in 2026 because of a 25% tariff on Canada and Mexico. This ain't even including China. But just because of the tariffs on China and on Canada and Mexico, you can expect your income to drop by $930. So that's already an issue. It's hard to find positives from tariffs. A senior fellow at the Peterson Institute of International Economics, who research specializes in trade with China and global supply chains. China, Mexico, and Canada are the three largest trading partners with the United States as measured by imported goods. They supplied about 536 billion, 455 billion, and 437 billion of goods, respectively, to the U.S. in just 2022. Tariffs are a tax on foreign imports. U.S. businesses that imports goods pay the tax to the federal government. Many businesses will funnel those extra costs to customers, either directly or indirectly, which is why tariffs generally trigger high prices for consumers. You got to think about it. If you come over here and you tell me that you're going to put a 25% tariff on me, which means I got to pay you more to do business in your country. Cool. Not a problem, because now my $9.99, I'm going to add that 25% tariff that you hit me with. My $9.99 product now becomes like $12.99. Oh, girl, that ain't nothing but $3 more, but it's $3 more times every person that purchases that. And it's $3 less out of your money. And if you have to pay just $3 more on your tissue, just $3 more on your toothpaste, just $3 more on your bar soap, just $3 more on your laundry detergent, just $3 more on your bread, just $3 more, then you can clearly see why your income is going to differentiate. It's going to be inflated. I mean, downgraded. Americans could find themselves having fewer choices of brands and products stocked on store shelves. There are still many question marks over the looming tariff on Canada, China, and Mexico. The White House said tariffs and Trump's border economic agenda will benefit the U.S. economy. Okay? They said that Donald Trump's tariffs imposed in his first term, along with tax cuts, deregulation, and energy policy, resulted in historic job, wage, and investment growth with no inflation. So let me break this down to y'all. The tariffs is going to put taxes on them, where they either going to cost more for you or they going to stop selling them altogether, because it'll be too expensive to import them into the United States. So either you're going to see things go away, you ain't going to see much of it in stock, and you're going to see for that is which is in stock, an inflated price, which will bring more manufacturing jobs to the United States. Donald Trump is thinking long term. Let's get people back over here. There is not much construction going on right now because a lot of the Hispanics are in the construction field. There's not a lot of Caucasian and a lot of melanated folk. Sure ain't no Chinese out there building no houses. None of that. So even though jobs will open up long term, what about short term? What happens in between that period? We pay the cost. Okay? Before things get better, they got to get worse. Remember that. You can't come in and just clean up and be like, oh, it's swept up and all of the prices. You know, we wait on food prices to go down no time soon. A 25% Canada, Mexico tariff and 10% China tariff would raise about $1.3 trillion in revenue through 2035. Okay, So this is long term. This is what the tariffs will do long term. But short term, this is how it's going to affect us. We're going to get to the meat of it, okay? Customers could pay for tariffs both directly and indirectly. China, tariffs would likely have the largest direct impact on customers, as the bulk of what China exports to the U.S. is consumer goods such as apparel, clothes, toys, and electronics. China is a dominant supplier of toys and sports equipment to the United States and provides 40% of its footwear, shoes, and 25% of its electronics and textiles. Mexico and Canada tariffs would also put upward pressure on food prices. The nations are important sources of vegetables. Prepared food stuff like chicken nuggets, that's raviolis, beans, that type of stuff. Machinery, transportation equipment, fuel, electronics. Okay. The U.S. imports roughly 40% of its crude oil, gas. If oil is hit with tariffs, the impact could hit energy markets, pushing up costs for businesses and consumers. However, domestic energy producers, certain U.S. manufacturers, and other industries could see short-term gains from reduced competition. Other nations might also respond with retaliatory tariffs that will start a trade war, which might cause U.S. producers to lose sales abroad. I'm going to stop right there because they didn't already slap some tariffs on America. He slapped tariffs on, was it Guatemala or Venezuela? Because they didn't want to take back those people. And then they said, well, is Colombia one of them, okay? And they said, well, we're going to slap tariffs back on you. And then you had others that say, well, since they doing that to them, we finna slap tariffs on the United States. Now that Mexico is getting slapped with tariffs, Mexico and some other counterparts of Mexico is now slapping tariffs on the United States. So it ain't no potential trade war. We in one. Other nations, France, Panama, they're gearing up to fight back against Trump. Canada is gearing up. Canada already said 1.5 million customers in America will lose electricity because they provide 40% of our energy. Things will get ugly before it gets better. The reason why I'm here on tonight is because if your income is going to drop another $1,000, how are you going to make it? If you are struggling now and you don't have anything else coming in, you at least need a side hustle. You at least need something in the digital space that can make you money on demand. For real, right now. Stop playing. We waited and allowed this to literally creep up on us. While we all in Google land watching the news and all of this stuff, everything that happens, if there is a wildfire, we pay for that. If there is a hurricane and there's some destruction, we pay for that. If there is a war, we pay for that. If there is a trade war, we're paying for that. If there is tariffs, we're paying for that. And it's so unfair that we, the people, are getting poorer. In other nations, they're playing games. They are playing chess. You make a move, I make a move. Meanwhile, the little people that they hopping and playing with, them the ones getting knocked out and taken out of the game. So right now, you need to have immediately. Can y'all give me 1 second, please? My bad, you guys. So you need to have something right now. We have allowed this to creep up on us. And it's our fault. This man campaigned on this. When he campaigned on tariffs and taxing and all of that stuff, you should have been getting as much as you can. And you should have been getting it in a hurry. Because now it's here. It's already here. He's been saying, they asked him 2 weeks ago, are you still going to put the tariffs on Canada? Yes, and is. Are you still going to hit Mexico with the tariff? Yes, and is. This may not be a popular message that people want to hear, but it's one that you need to hear regardless. If you don't prepare now, you're going to definitely be panicking in a minute. When you don't have enough and you can't, it's already been people determining whether they're going to pay their rent or whether they're going to have something to eat. And if you think what we have been seeing now has been something, because like I said, in order for it to get better, it has to get worse. American people, our food prices are not going down. They're going to go up before they go down. If that was the case, food prices would have went down. Donald Trump said on day one, he was going to drill, baby, drill. Ain't a drill in the ground as of yet. And he says, we need to take care of domestic. I don't know anything about running the country. You don't know anything about running the country. We don't know anything about running the country. But what I do know, this is what I do know for sure. Y'all out here playing a game, and the only people that are taking mass casualties are the civilians. And I just don't want to be caught up in y'all game, okay? So here is what it is. You need to have you something in the digital space. And the reason why I say in the digital space is because you can have that right here in the digital space, and it could be sold to somebody over there and over there and over there without you owning any inventory, without you having any products in hand, without you having to worry about going to the post office and paying for postage, without you worrying about if people or customers are going to come back and say it was not yet delivered. Starting Tuesday, it's already probably starting. They're like, oh, okay. And the way that this thing is going to go, because this is all about power and control. If you don't bend in a week, it goes to 50%. And then if you don't bend after a week of that, if it tells you that it will have enough impact on them in a week to either make a decision whether I'm going to allow you to increase the tariff or take it away, I'm going to bend, a break, a buckle into what it is that you want, your demands. If a week would cause a disruption big enough to make a person either cave in or stand strong, then just imagine what that's going to do to folks. And then the funding is getting cut on certain programs. The time is now to take your livelihood serious, to take back your power, to take back your control. Let them fight. Who cares? Y'all fight it out there. My responsibility is not being a blood or a crip, because that's really what the government is. The biggest gangsters, them the OGs. Them is the biggest gangsters. You got the Reds, the Bloods, the Republicans, the Rebloodicans, and then you got the Democrats, the Crips, the Demon Crips. That's what we're gonna call them. Rebloodicans and Demon Crips. Them the real gangbangers. Okay? You need to definitely make sure you have something in your hands that you can take and make you some money before the dollar just absolutely goes dead. Saying that, now I will move on to my next subject before I tell you all of these wonderful offers that you can take advantage of. China then flexed its biggest muscle it didn't ever flex. When I tell you China is trying to cripple us, they are. They are hacking into all of our infrastructure, for one, which let us know that our IT is weak as hell. First of all, you can't really keep them out of America. They own millions of acres of land, farmland. They let them buy it over here. You can't play that game and say, hey, you know what? You're a threat to us, so now we're going to take back all of your land. No, they own that land. And a lot of the land is all by military bases. Go fact check me on that. They have built data centers. They have a spying center in New York to spy on civilians. TikTok is really a data collection for the Chinese government. And Russia and China is in cahoots to cripple the United States. There is nothing more glorious than crippling the United States. Our defense system is down. Helicopters and airplanes can't even fly in the sky without crashing into each other and crashing into the ground. And this is done intentionally. Every time the United States say, oh, okay, well, we finna take back this and take back that, then here come China. They didn't flex. Check it out. They are scrambling like never before because China has released in just 1 week 2 super weapons in the technology space. And they cannot figure it out. All of the big tech giant heads over here is scrambling. And now it's becoming a security threat, a national security threat. That now they have all this technology and they have all of this data. And the craziest part about it all is people in America is signing up in these platforms and using these platforms to give them access to data. That's another threat that they ain't trying to put out there in mainstream media. But if you let your fingers go ahead and do the walking and say China and DeepSeek, China and TikTok. And they finna launch another, I can't think of the name, but they launching another AI tool to just flex their muscle. Y'all can't catch up because we've been up. Now they're coming out saying that DIVOC 19 was done intentionally so that China could cripple the United States. Put them down so that they can rise above. That's exactly what they did. While we were down over here dealing with all of the COVID deaths, they were over there planning their attack. I was trying to, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm still trying to get to California, y'all. My daughter is calling me about my son-in-law that's fighting for his life. So my apologies. I'm not going to be here that much longer because I need to figure out what's going on. And both of my phones been ringing since I've been on here. But they have crippled the United States artificial intelligence infrastructure. They are the global dominant. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick, just so y'all can get a visual. When they drop this thing, check it out. I'm gonna show you why it's a threat. And then I'm gonna show you what it did when it dropped. Okay, let me turn this around real quick. NASA becomes latest federal agency to block China's DeepSeek on a security level. Okay, international regulators probe how DeepSeek is using data. Is the app safe? Why DeepSeek major security and safety gaps are causing concern. Researchers say DeepSeek left sensitive information exposed, including users' bank accounts, addresses, all of this crap. DeepSeek AI raises national security concern. When I tell you that this thing is bad, I'm in groups where they have been testing this. And this thing supersedes ChatGPT on another level. But let me show you when they released it, what it did to the economy. Hold on one second. Here we go, right here. Okay, y'all can see it. Okay, sister, I'm praying a hedge of protection. I'm pleading the blood of Yeshua. There's a reason why we was praying. So I pray all is well, okay, beloved? Why the release of China's DeepSeek AI software triggered a stock market crash. Okay? DeepSeek, Chinese AI startup that wiped $2 trillion off U.S. stock market in one day. $2 trillion. The other day it said it was $1 trillion in a day. A busy stock market week bookended by DeepSeek and Trump tariffs by the numbers $2 trillion. Remember I told you it was $1 trillion 5 days ago. It's $2 trillion. It crashed the stock market. When I tell you people lost so much money, it was crazy. And they did it to flex their muscle. Why they didn't tell the American people that we took such a major loss? Why that wasn't breaking news instead of how Donald Trump wiped his butt with a wipe and what color his eyebrows is? Stupid stuff that don't make any sense. Why was that not promoted to us to let us know how that affects us? Where do you think that $2 trillion is going to be made up from? This is the main reason why you have to have you something extra. You have to. If you don't, I'm going to just say it right here. And the Bible said, don't call a brother a fool. So I'm not calling you directly a fool. I'm speaking indirectly. You is a whole fool if you don't do something to help yourself, because they not. Bet you with the cost and the increase of goods going up, your check ain't going up. Social Security check ain't going up. Welfare check ain't going up. Payroll check ain't going up. That's for sure. Unemployment check ain't going up. So you have to have you something that you can do right now to make you some money right now. Period, point blank, okay? So here's some opportunities that I got for you that God say tell his people. First thing first, I'm going to say this. If you ain't got no money, and when the dollar bill keep on dying out, $2 trillion dead in one day. China flakes another muscle on the American people that will damage they and you got to think about it. This is a war without any weaponry. I thought that it was reported that 300,000 young people was wiped out by fentanyl. The House press secretary said it was hundreds of billions. I'm like, what in the world? Out of her own mouth. She said, no, the numbers are hundreds of billions that have died from fentanyl poisoning. I'm over here at 300,000. How did we get to hundreds of billions? Do you know how many people that is? And the crazy part about it is it's made in China. Let me show y'all, because y'all be hearing me say that, but you gotta see it. You are good. In the morning I'll sing. In the evening I'll sing. And how is China keeping fentanyl away from its citizens but not from ours? Keep on getting better. Hold on one second. I'm going to let y'all hear it over here too.
"60% of international packages received by the U.S. Postal Service arrive here at New York's JFK, the busiest mail port in the country. 1 million packages per day come through this facility. At this time of year, that usually means Christmas gifts and care packages, but these customs officers are hunting for something else." Frank Russo is the port director for U.S. Customs and Border Protection.
I can't play too much of that because that's Vice. And I have to give some commentary because that covers me under the fair use. But I'm going, this is ironclad, okay? I just want y'all to look at the titles. How did China become so tied to Mexican cartels? They working together to bring it in here. China manufactures it. Y'all gotta go watch these documentaries, okay? How China is fueling American drug epidemic. They got Chinese people in Mexico. They manufacture the chemical in China. They sell it to the Mexican cartel, but they have Chinese workers over there that put it all together, package it up, and then allow this stuff to walk into our border. Attorney General Garland indicting several Chinese nationals and companies for fentanyl. This is made over there. Undercover in Mexico, how Chinese gangs are transforming the fentanyl trade. This is the one you want to watch. Okay? How was it made? How was it being trafficked? Right in Mexico. Go watch these ones. Okay? So I'm going to say that without getting my channel for copyright infringement. They have billion-dollar buildings like New York, glass buildings, nice buildings where they make it. China has waged a war against the American people and the country of America without even launching one missile, one weapon. They dominated in the AI space. They crippled us with Divock 19. They are winning the war in the AI space. They have taken out hundreds of billions of our military-aged men and women. They are flying drones and spying on us. They have bought up millions of acres of farmland, which controls our food. They don't have to nuke us or do any of that. And this is the reason why you, my brothers and my sisters, gotta have a plan B, C, D, E, F, all the way to Z. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it at all. If you don't have money, because they're going to cripple that real soon here, okay? Donald Trump said it already out of his own mouth. He has already declared an economic emergency. He's just saying, I hope it happened in the next 6 months or 12 months. No, not after that. The Spirit of God told me today we have 6 months to get ourselves prepared. If that. But I trust if we say 6 months, 6 months to get ourselves prepared. But right now, we need to be doing something, okay? So this is what I have for y'all. Bump the days of waiting 30 and 60 days to get your credit fixed. You can actually have your negative items removed off your credit in 7 days. There is a major lawsuit happening between the CFPB and these TransUnion, Equifax, Experian consumer agencies. They're suing them because they have violated our consumer rights. They have not investigated properly to make sure that things that are being placed on our credit report is in code and in line with the consumer law. That's number one. And is it accurate? You cannot post false information on anybody's credit report. Giving you an example. If you lived at 2222 Main Road when you were 22 and now you're 42 and you no longer live at 2222 Main Road, that is false information being reported on your credit report and any other address that is listed on there. If your name is spelled TAWANNA, that is your government name. If on your credit report they have TAWANA and they just missing one N, that is falsified information. They are in trouble for that, and that was the perfect time for you to go ahead and bust them right to the white meat. Get this mess off. And the only way that you do this is going to make you a complaint through the CFPB, the big dogs, and then they go after the chihuahuas. Turnaround time on this is 7 days. It works on all 3 credit bureaus. The reason why I'm telling y'all to get y'all credit together is not so you can have good credit. Just, I got an 800. No, you need to do something with it. You need to go get you some funding, and lots of it, with that type of score. With a 600, with a 700, there is funding available. And I'm not talking about a $1,000. You want a $2,500 loan? No, I'm talking about $50,000, $150,000. These things can change your life, because now you can trade that dollars or that money for something of real substance. Gold. It's at gold is up 40%. And it keeps on going higher. Why? Because the dollar keeps dropping. It's not backed by gold. So gold is going up because gold has always been the standard currency. If man currency failed, gold has always been the standard currency. So it's going up. It's almost impossible to buy gold. Do you know how many of your paychecks you would have to put together to buy 1 ounce of gold right now? It's over $4,000 for an ounce. You have to have something in place that if you need to go buy gold, you got an opportunity to get $3,000 in a day. You got an opportunity to make $3,000 in a week. We don't have 40 years to wait. We don't have another year to work it up and wait for it. We don't have another 6 months to work it up and wait for it. You need to be in a position to get rapid revenue in weeks. So I have the 7-day credit sweep with pre-made dispute templates, because it's a process that you're going to follow. You're going to dispute it with the credit agencies. You're going to file the complaint with the CFPB. Everything you need to know to get it removed, just like everybody else that have come by here and showed you their receipts. I don't have time to show you receipts tonight because, like I said, we have a family emergency. And I need to make sure that I get back to my daughters that's been blowing me up. But there's plenty of receipts. My receipts, other people's receipts. Clearly, the sweep works. Take advantage of it while you can before it gets too big, and then they start putting restrictions on who can utilize the sweep, etc. Okay? It works on all 3 credit bureaus. If you have a freeze on your accounts, you need to unfreeze them. And then file these and have it removed in 7 days. As soon as you submit it, they send you this number. We got your complaint. They respond in 7 days or less. I have the credit sweep and the top 5 debts that are on pretty much all of our credit reports: evictions, student loans, late payments, hard inquiries, repossessions, charge-offs. Those are the 6 top items that's on millions of people's credit reports. So you're going to get a bundle to have those items removed when you dispute to the credit repair agencies. Credit agencies, Equifax, TransUnion, Experian. Those are called agencies. The only reason why they have the word bureau on the end is to trick you into believing that it is associated with the government, and it's not. It is controlled by the government. It has rules and regulations that protect us. So when you send those disputes to them, then you go ahead and shoot your complaint. Because the moment they try to come back and say, all of this is verified and validated, you can sue them for a lot of money. And they are already under fire. They are in big trouble for doing that. So I have that credit sweep, and not only the credit sweep 7-day turnaround, you got the dispute template. So you can go ahead and knock that out with the credit agencies. I'm going to also include the funding play, where you can go get you $200,000 in funding. You can do this in weeks, in a matter of 2 weeks. If they turn around and sweep your credit in 7 days, now the following week, you can go and hit up these banks and get this money. Why they not asking you for no documentation? Okay? They're looking for projected income. You get all of the deets, how to do it. It's not illegal. It's not fraudulent. Don't ever think that I do anything in that sort. I am a legal, law-abiding citizen. But there are hacks that you don't know about. They call secrets for a reason, because they wasn't meant to be told to anybody else except the people in the inner circle. Well, I defied all odds. I'm coming out of the inner circle and telling the outer circle, this is the way to go, and this is how you do it. I use this method myself and have, in many instances, some pop up on my credit, automatically it's removed without my hands even having to be involved. I literally took my credit score from a 459 to a 670 in 45 days. And that was then before the sweeps. That's just with the disputes and remaining diligent against these devils, because that's exactly what they are. I have the credit sweep, the pre-made dispute template bundle, and the 200K funding. So you can go get this money. I need you to go get it now. 200,000, 50,000, 100,000 would be good for my people right now. If you're going to lose $1,000 on your income because of these tariffs, you at least need $1,000 to replace that. Honestly, you need about 2,000 to 3,000 coming in extra a month. If you can get an extra 1,000 to 3,000, you will have a soft landing. Still gonna be a little tumultuous, but you'll have a softer landing than somebody who got $1,000 coming in, $1,200 a month coming in. That's going to be terrible. You have one stream of income and millions of bills. That's going to be terrible. You will not survive that way. So I have the whole bundle deal for $197. I sell the suite by itself for $197, but because it is urgent, because we need to be doing this now, I don't care. Everybody under the sound of my voice, if your credit is messed up, get it together, because when the dollar dies, that's the digital currency is going to be what's popping. And because China doing all of this, the United States is in a panic. They're not trading with dollars over there. They have already launched their digital currency. So now Venmo, Bank of America, the IRS, it's even, let me pull up these so y'all can see, okay? I'm going to go through a couple of these things that I got, and I'm going to let y'all go. Mighty one. I'm just looking for the article. They want to tell me that IRS confirms that cryptocurrency is not legal tender. IRS will start accepting crypto on tax returns. Um, so for those who have crypto and different things of that sort, we'll just look at Google right here at the top, okay? Beginning January 2026, all cryptocurrency brokers, including decentralized exchanges and certain type of wallets, will send Form 1099 DA. This means your activity in 2025 will be tracked. Once that happens, the IRS can begin a crypto tax audit spree. Okay? Everybody's moving. They got a whole little. I seen the article the other day, and it's in my phone somewhere because I screenshotted it. Let me see if I can pull it up right here real quick. I don't want to get off track and lose track of time because I really have to go. But I need y'all to see this as well. Um, um, I think it's over here on this phone. Hopefully y'all can see it. Bank of America is now trading in crypto. I think Zelle or Cash App been trading using crypto, but and like PayPal and Zelle will now start using crypto. Lots of major businesses that we do business with that accept cash as their form of payment will now be using crypto. Okay? Will now be using crypto. So this is the way that we're going to the digital space because of all of the plays and international plays that people have been putting into play while Joe Biden was the president. Okay? Everything is going digital. You have to get yourself in the digital space. I have the 7-day credit sweep, the pre-made dispute templates, and the $200,000 funding play. Okay? If you do not believe that there is money available for you right now, Chase, no doc, 150K loan. American Express, there's a play for you to get $75,000, and I got the sauce. Okay? SBA 7-8 program got lots of money for you if you're a business. LLCEIN. Lots of money for you, okay? See these folks over here? Why walking into Chase and getting 150 no doc loan? Okay? How to get 250,000 no doc loan from Chase? Looking for a no doc loan, need capital chases. People have been running this play for a cool minute, okay? Cool minute. Chase Bank U.S. citizens to borrow up to 150,000 with no docs. 6 days ago. Chase has loaned up to $150,000 to give you without proof of documentation. So if I got 200,000, Navy got 75,000 for you. Got another app that got 80,000 for you. Got another spot you can go and get 25,000. You're gonna get all of that for 197. Okay. If you just want the pre-made dispute templates, say, hey, look, I'll take the 30-day route. I'll submit these disputes because they're in trouble already. Without the credit suite, without the funding, $97. I am telling everybody under the sound of my voice, and you're going to remember this either now or later. Both now and later. When your dollar die, everything is going digital. Credit is digital. You can't hold credit in your hand. When they go look at your credit, they go in the digital space. Credit is digital. Credit cards are digital. You don't hold any money from the credit card in your physical hand unless you go take that digital amount and make it cash and withdraw it. It's called cash back rewards. All of that stuff is digital. All of it. Okay? So those are the two things that I have in the credit space. I highly admonish everybody and their mama to get on it now before it's absolutely too late. Next, moving on. I have the Hustleher group where I actually give you digital products in there. I actually give you digital downloads, things you can make money as soon as I drop them in there. You can go ahead and make you some money off of them immediately. It is Black History Month. So when I tell you that people are out here buying and celebrating, and it is a peculiar Black History Month this year because Donald Trump is getting rid of Black History, Pride, all of this stuff. It's not just Black History Month. It's Pride Month. It's some other kind of celebration, celebratory months. Getting rid of those things. So right now, minorities are upset. LGBT, all of that stuff, they upset. Right now is a time where you can actually capitalize off of controversy. Since they ain't gonna give us a Black History Month, we're gonna make our own. We buying all black. Don't buy for them. You know the sentiments. Right now, you can make millions of dollars just on this month by itself. Today is day number 1. 28 days, you can be $50,000, $100,000 in the plus. Bring them high prices on. I'm cool. Because you always gonna have consumers. Always gonna have consumers. And right now they're not trying to buy from the outsiders. They're trying to buy from the insiders. Okay. So in the Hustleher, I give you Black Friday. I mean, we keep up with everything. Everything that's going on, I give it to y'all. Okay. How to market, how to monetize. Here's stuff that you can go and sell. You paid to be in this group. So now I'm going to give you everything that you need in this group. Valentine's Day. Here's some stuff you can sell for Valentine's Day. Here's some stuff you can sell for a Black History Month. Here's some stuff you can get ready to go ahead and make for spring break, St. Patrick's Day. Here's some stuff you can be able to make for Easter and Passover. Some stuff you can make for Mother's Day. Turn around for Father's Day. Turn around for 4th of July. There's so many different things and ways that you can make money. In the Hustler group, I give you all the deets, okay? Been dropping bombs in there. Every single day, something is dropped up in there that they can take and sell. It's $97. I normally charge $97 per month. You can get in while I'm on this live, take advantage of the opportunities while I am live. They go back to regular price when I'm not live. So you can get in that community for a one-time payment forever. You are in the community of $97. If I give you a planner, if I give you a journal, if I give you some type of newspaper article, how to make those, and you make one sale at $97, you got your money back. If you wanted to sell it for $25, 4 people, you got your money back. You in profit mode. So I have that group, $97 one time. I also have the Financial Freedom Family, all credit hacks, all funding plays, all stuff about Airbnb, government contracts, where lenders are at, building business credit, everything that pertains to being financially free is in this group. It is a $97 per month type of situation. But for those who are serious about changing a financial forecast, getting money, when I tell you we have plays inside of here, where trade lines, people in our community got $20,000 limit on credit cards. Now they can put you on to their trade line. Shoot your score through the roof. And you can get your score increase in days. Because when we present the trade lines, they're getting ready to report, which means when it reports, your score go automatically up. There's so many things that go down inside of the group, too many to name. But everything that pertains to your financial freedom, bankers, trust, lenders, loans, how to run the bank hacks, how to go get money, how to go around, what you need in place, all of that. Your personal credit, your business credit. If you want to go start a trust, if you want to get into the Airbnb space, so many different things. $97 one-time payment while we are on live to get inside of that group. I also have the land bank. If you want to go buy you some land for $250, $100, $300, that's already valued at thousands of dollars. So you can flip it if you want to. Buy it today, win it from the auction today, turn around and sell it that same day you bought it or won it, and then 2 days have that wire inside of your bank account. Or you can do like I do. I take my land and I say, hey, I'm selling this property or this piece of land for $5,000. You can put this much down on the land and then make monthly payments to pay off this $5,000. But this will be your land. And this is the way I help others get into the land banking space or land ownership space. You can do the same thing, okay? I teach that in my land bank masterclass. So I have the land bank list of over 250 land banks in the United States that you can go and buy you some land for the low. And I mean dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. I didn't show y'all that. I'm not going to show y'all that tonight, okay? But there are so many places where you can go and buy land, and I have a whole entire list, 250 different land banks in the United States and Puerto Rico that you can go buy you some dirt, put you an RV. You ain't never got to worry about rent. Kick rent out the door. Go get you some dirt, put you a trailer wide house. You ain't never got to worry about no rent. Go get you some land, have your house built the way that you want it built, using business credit and other people's money, funding. Get rid of your rent forever. I have that for $97, a land bank masterclass and the land bank list. Okay. I'm getting ready to host a 2-day idea to income challenge. I'm going to show you how to make money off of your ideas. And I'm going to show you how to make money without ever spending one red hot cent on paid traffic ads. I'm going to be showing you so many different ways to make you at least an extra $1,000 a week. If you ain't trying to go big and make 10,000 a week, cool. Make 1,000. Your income gonna stop by 1,000. It's gonna drop down by 1,000. So make you 1,000 to offset your income. I have the 2-day idea to income challenge. I'm gonna show you how to use AI tools to get your business to spread. I'm also going to give you some done for you digital products that people already want. You don't have to do anything but put your brand or your name or whatever your business on the brand and sell it. Idea to income challenge, lifetime access to the replays, how you can even sell without having any inventory, have any stock, have any of that. Okay. Especially for the winter, clothes, celebrity hair vendors list. I mean, where you can buy these things for dirt cheap, even with the tariff, even with the tariff, buy them at wholesale prices. Um, so I have the 2-day idea to income challenge. I'm gonna show you marketing. I'm gonna show you how to put it all together. What to sell, what platform to use to sell it. We're gonna help you set up your platform. So by the time you leave this, you are ready to make money. You're gonna have a master plan, okay, of how to actually go in there and sell or service to people for the free 99, utilizing groups and communities, different things of that sort. That is $197 for both days, lifetime access to the replays, and the resources that I will be giving you, the tools that I will be giving you, $197. The Gov money, we're getting ready to take off with the Gov money. No, let me work my way back down. I'm not gonna mention that one tonight. Um, if you don't have the time, okay, or you don't have the wherewithal, or the knowledge, or the skill, or maybe you're not confident in your skill, I have some done for you offers. Okay, I will build you out a YouTube channel. Well, why would we need a YouTube channel? That's gonna take us a little bit of time to get money because it generates you monthly income. So instead of you trying to go sell a digital product, you can actually post content, never showing your face. It don't even gotta be your content, and you can make $1,000 from the house on autopilot and automation. Okay, on autopilot and automation, I have showed you hundreds of channels that are making more than $1,000 every single month. If your income gonna come down, you might as well have something that's going to offset that and keep you where you need to be. Okay. I have a done for you YouTube channel. I also have a done for you um, automated product store. If you want to get into the digital product space, you don't know what I need to do, where I need to go. You don't have a clue. I do. I will put it together for you, build it, create it, and all you got to do is go ahead and turn around, put it out there, and sell it. I will even give you the resources and the tools, such as stories and social media posts, for you to be able to market and advertise your products and services that you didn't even have to build. Okay. And then, so I have the done for you YouTube or the done for you digital products. It doesn't come with a community or any of that, but I will do your digital products. I will put them on your website. So you have a place to sell it. I will build it and automate it and then turn it over to you. Okay. $497 for either of those. You want a done for you automated YouTube channel where you make passive income monthly, or you can have a digital product empire that makes you money every single day on demand, which also pays you monthly. Okay, either one of those. $497. The Gov Money, getting ready to start that completely up. It is an 8-week mentorship where uh, I am going to show you how to go get you a government contract in 2 weeks to 90 days. And if you can wait 90 days, if you happen not to land a contract in 2 weeks, but in 90 days and that bad boy be worth 8 million, that's a good waiting. And it's not a waiting in vain. I sent the fund yesterday as promised for financial freedom. Got you. Lifetime membership and a done for you YouTube. I want to do the Hustler group lifetime membership tonight. I got you, sis. I got y'all. Y'all know I'm in between times. I ain't been here for a couple of days because of what I'm dealing with. Okay. Um, and I think the last time I was here, I did mention that I got something going on. I just mentioned it a minute ago. So I will get to everybody, okay? If anybody sends anything, I got it. And I'm gonna get to it. I'm doing an in between time and sending them out in the meantime, in between time of what I got going on here. Okay. But I got you, love, for sure, sister. Um, so we have the Gov Money. If you want to get to the bag and build you some generational wealth, I don't care what currency they flip over to. If I have a contract with you, that is a legal binding contract. If you should forfeit on that contract, okay? If you should forfeit, if you get the credit bundle, sis, I'll throw in the Hustleher for you just on the strength. That way you get digital products, you got your credit, you got your YouTube channel, you feel me? And you over here learning the game about the financial freedom. Building you trust, using insurance to get, your family to provide, resources for your family or your community. So the Gov Money is an 8-week mentorship. I'm allowing a couple of people in there. I am, Brother Roll Tide. I did email you and gave you some instructions on what I need you to do. And if you don't mind me sharing here, I don't mind giving you an update here in case you haven't checked the email. I need you to, I sent it in an email. You need to go to LexisNexis and put a freeze. I can't put the freeze. They're reporting to Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. I submit the complaint, and I emailed you this last year. Okay, they submit the complaint. I can do it on my behalf, but not on your behalf. I need you to freeze the little dogs from reporting the information to Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. And then I need you to take off the fraud alert. Okay? So fraud alert on your account. So we can't move past that to pull anything because there's a fraud alert. And they may think we're doing something fraudulent and we're not. So that's why I need you to handle that, okay? Make sure you check your email and respond accordingly to that email so we can move you forward. But I did email you exactly what I needed for you to do, brother. Okay? You already know. I'm not going to let you fail. You already know that. You've been rolling with me almost 2 years, brother. Okay? Stay on top of them emails. When I send you out communication, I need to move like this. And I need you to move with me, okay? Whatever I can do that you can't do, I got you covered. But there's some things that you got to do that I can't do. I can't pick up the phone and say, hey, I need you to freeze. They call secondary credit bureaus. They're reporting the information to Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. That has to be frozen because that's where they're getting the reporting information. They can't validate anything that's not being reported to them. Okay? That's how the credit repair industry works. So I'll put that out there in case you don't mind me sharing. I'll send you an email with all of that information in there, the next steps. The Gov Money is $9.97. It is 8-week mentorship, but it comes with a guarantee. And that guarantee is that you are going to land your contract, your first one, whether it's a purchase order or a non-bid government contract. We need to be in these spaces. Every disciple that Christ called had a part in the government. He called them out to learn the ways of him so that when they go back, they impact the marketplace for the kingdom of God. The kingdoms of this world have become the kingdoms of our Lord. There's a real reason why that is being said. Matthew was a tax collector. Luke was also a trader. If you go and look in the scriptures, it always talks about trading and it talks about banking. When Christ came into the temple, what were they doing? They were in there merchandising, trading. And that's why he went off on them. Okay? So we need several we the people inside of this arena so that we can take back the wealth that rightfully belongs to us and is rightfully needed to build the kingdom and to fulfill our purpose. And they don't mind giving it to you, okay? You just need to be dressed the proper way to go and get it. And when I say dress, like when your mother puts your raincoat on and your rain boots on because it's a rainy day, you are dressed appropriately. If you are not dressed appropriately, that's like you going out with a tennis skirt with some sandals on and it's snowing. My job is to show you how to get dressed appropriately to go win you a contract. And my guarantee is that you will land you a contract in 2 weeks to 90 days, okay, of you taking the course. The first 2 weeks, while I say that, it's all about structuring yourself correctly so you can go get that bag. It's $9.97, but I will allow a split payment on that, okay? You can pay $450 down and then make another payment of $447, but I will allow a 2 split payment on that $9.97 just to give people some wiggle room. I'm not going down on the price or discounting the price, but I will work and negotiate a payment plan. If you want to learn how to become an online money broker, okay, then I'm getting ready to have a mentorship on that. And what that consists of is simply you going out here, you got the tools. I'm going to give you the tools and the resources to get funding for entrepreneurs and small business owners, or even on a personal level. If their credit is the right way, you can go ahead and get them funded and get them approved for some big dollars, which means you have a big payout. This is only for those who looking to do at least $10,000 a month. You get one client, just one, and that's a $10,000 payout. You're going to have all the tools and the resources you need. It's like Brother Roll Tide. You come to me, I want you to get funded for me on my behalf. Okay, I may charge an upfront fee to start the process, or I may say, I know for sure with your credit profile looking like this, that you will get approved for $150,000 over here, and my portion for getting you approved, and I'm going to get you approved because I have the information, the contact information, I have the policies, how it works. I'm going to get you approved because I want to get paid. But my fee, okay, for me getting you funding is going to be 10%. So if I get your approved, it's okay. Go ahead. It's okay. My bad, y'all. My baby bumped the table. Okay. So if I get you approved for 150,000, my 10% is $15,000. I only need one person per month to have $15,000 per month. Everybody and their mama needs some money. Everybody and their mama looking for funding. You can be the middleman. And then if they come to you and they don't qualify, and you go ahead and buy that credit, do it yourself credit business in a box, or that credit sweep, you can sweep their credit clean and get them ready for funding in 7 days. You can say all is not lost. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sweep it clean and get you together over here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and run it up in funding for you. Goldman Sachs, Amex, Chase, Navy, Unify. I got the plays for the funding. So I'm going to show you how to become an online money broker. And like I told you, this is not where you charge no little bit of change to get these people funded. And you're going to get them funded. Okay? And you're going to get them funded. So that is my online money broker mentorship. That is also $9.97, but I will allow you to split that into 2 payments. Okay. And like I said, that come with all the tools, resources, mentorship, training that you need to become an online successful money broker. Where now you just simply making sure that you help people get funded. That's it. You got to know what their credit report needs to look like. You're going to get all of that information. This is where your meat and potatoes is at. Instead of you trying to do low ticket products, ain't nothing wrong with low ticket products. I can make $1 million off of low ticket products, as well as I can make $1 million off of charging a premium price for my service. But it's just so much simpler and easier, simplistic for me to help people get funding and then get paid for me helping you get funding. Okay? That's how that works. I have a YouTube mastery class coming up. If you don't want the done for you, let me show you, okay, over 12 weeks, how to grow an audience from 0 to hundreds of thousands. Email me, Sister Lori. I see you on there. I see you, beloved. Good to see you. Email me. My email is on the screen right there in pink, where it has my email and all of that stuff. You can go ahead and reach out to me there. And hello, Sister Lucy's Pearls. I like that. I like the way you did that. Hello, beloved, to you. I have the YouTube Mastery class. I have 10 YouTube channels. When I tell you that getting on the YouTube platform and whatever you want to speak about, they do have some censorship according to certain topics. But you can have you a main channel for you to discuss that if that's something that you want to do. But we need to have you an automated channel that makes you money while you sleep. We call this Z's coins. You can have a rainwater sound channel that generates you millions of dollars. That is a trending niche. People that have anxiety can't sleep at night, and you just loop the video. Okay? This is how you get subscribers galore, millions of subscribers. They return back like cockroaches, and that's not in a disrespectful way. They just do. It's something that you provide for them, a sense of calm, a sense of peace. You can go ahead and start. I'm here from Veteran Biker. You're a billion. I hope to reach out. Yes, of course. Veteran Biker is my brother. We need to collaborate, but I'm glad you are here. What's going on, Stefan? I'm just out here spreading this good old truth and this good old news. How I did $1 million is how I'm telling you. What I teach, I did. And I'm still doing. Because I can only teach what I did and I'm still doing. I've showed you guys many of receipts. Last year, was 1 million. The year before that was 1 million. The year before that was 700,000. The year before that was 300,000, and the year before that was 100,000. Off of what I'm telling y'all right now, credit is gonna be forever. I tell people, if you're gonna get into anything, get into that. And you ain't got to do people credit. Usually you had to do people credit and you had to get it all. You ain't got to do that no more. It's a whole do-it-yourself business. Hey, here's the dispute templates. Send them off. Okay, this is what you do. All the training. You can sell them now, dispute templates, because that's all that you literally need is a dispute template. I'm disputing the inaccuracy. I'm disputing the personal information. I'm disputing the credit card. And then you write in your credit card information that you're disputing. It's a do-it-yourself. And it's amazing. It's amazing resource and an amazing tool. Wish I had it years ago, in all honesty. But I got it now, so I'm cool. But everybody and they mammy and they pappy need credit repair, especially if you're 18 with a social security number. That's a business that ain't going nowhere. And as long as the United States is still playing by the credit law, you're going to need services. And I got you covered, okay? Started out with tools and RSS. Yes, 10% email me. Okay? Let's go. I need you to email me. Do you see my email? My email is in the description because I don't have your email. And once I end this chat, I won't see anything, any comments or anything from the chat. So I need you to email me. The email is right on the screen, right above the banner that is going down across the screen. Right above that is my email. Government contracts $450 when the balance is due. For the balance, I will give you at least 30 days. It's an 8-week class, so as long as it's paid before then, you can get in. Okay? That's what I'll say. I'm not trying to rob Peter to pay Paul, but if you can't come to this table and invest to get thousands, hundreds of thousands, and millions, then you ain't ready for it. That's just real. You're going to be exposed to some big, big money. Babysitting was bank for me too. I had my own daycare called Worlds of Love Daycare. I absolutely love it and have been thinking about reopening it again. Just for the simple fact that I love to be able to deposit into young children's lives. You see so many enemies trying to come after the children, from the Transformers to the alphabet boys and girls, and to the satanic temples trying to go in there and read to our children. I really love childcare. I have a passion. People be like, how many kids you got? 9. They be like, wow. No, I love kids. I absolutely love children. And the enemy comes after the children because he knows if I affect your childhood, I'll ruin your adulthood. So kudos to you. You can do that online. You don't have to babysit online, but I told people during the pandemic, start you an online, hey, moms and dad, if you just need, while you're doing work from home and you need your child's attention to be occupied, then you can put them on Zoom. I will do learning with them, activities, playtime, storytelling. This is something that you can do online, and you never have to leave your home. You never have to have a facility, none of that. But I even got funders who will fund, if you want to open up a childcare facility, they'll give you $50,000. There's money into that. They'll give you $50,000. I got the whole entire lenders. Okay. I forgot to tell y'all I had the wealth bundle for $97 too, and that is where one of those lenders is at. That will give you $30,000 to $50,000, and all you need is a business plan that you can go over to another website, pay $10 to get a 3 to 5 year business plan, and have you $30,000 to $50,000 in your account in 10 days to 30 days for your new business venture. You can get that wealth bundle for $97. If you want to learn how to make $100,000 in 30 days, that's in there as well as a master class. If you want to learn how to start your own virtual call center, that's in there. All of these data centers are going up. Okay. All of them are being implemented because they're trying to handle all this technology and energy and all of this stuff. They are going to need call centers. And y'all don't need to let the people all over in Sri Lanka and all these foreign international places. $20 per kid. Listen, that's what I said. Charge a parent $25 per week. That's $100 a month. If you get 25 kids in your program, do the math, tell me the numbers. You see that, Lori? Smart. You think like Dr. T. We definitely sisters. I said, look, you ain't even got to charge a lot. $25 a week. And you get to teach the children in the age range you want to, your time, your schedule. You can actually use AI to make curriculum for homeschool parents. Hey, let me create you a lesson plan for this week. They have to homeschool, come up with, there's so many things you can do in the educational space. You can put out books for children. You can create a learning channel, YouTube channel, something like my Mrs. Monica. This woman is wrecking up let's go be nosy a little bit, okay? Hold on one second, because this is off topic. Blame it on Sister Lori. Blame it on Sister Lori. Hold on, let me go to Miss Monica. I just want to see how much Miss Monica is making. Since we're in this space, okay? Miss Monica has 1.8 million subscribers, bro. I literally watched this lady grow. I consider homeschooling children online. In preschool, I'm a retired educator. Sister. See, that's what I'm saying. This is one of the important reasons. Yes, Miss Monica is killing it, isn't she? I love kids. And don't think that Dr. T didn't gonna start her channel, okay? Mine's is just for children with autism. But I have my two girls, they have their own channel. I said, Miss Monica ain't gonna be the only one. Mine's is just AI artificially made. That's it. It's AI generated, animated, but it's AI generated. My face ain't on there. Their face ain't on there. Let's go over here to social. That's where I was going. Social blade. Let's see how much money Miss Monica making a month. Autism is okay. Yeah. Okay, so this is Miss Monica. This is what she does. Let me show y'all real quick. Dr. T, may I email you? Absolutely, beloved. So Miss Monica have learning time. Her niche is toddlers. ABC songs.
The good morning train is coming. How are you? Choo choo. The good morning train is coming. How are you? Choo choo.
My kids watch it. Called Circle Time, right? So check it out. Check it out. Let's go see how much Miss Monica is making a month. Sis got 1.8 million followers. Okay? We go back to her channel. I'll let y'all see how many followers Miss Monica got with her Circle Time. Excuse me. This is Miss Monica right here. She has 1.8 million followers. Okay, now I'm gonna stop the share and I'm gonna come over to we're gonna count her pockets. So just hold on one second. Give me 1 second. I said I was gonna be here an hour. See how y'all got me hostage? I'm gonna tell Marcus it's y'all fault. I really gotta go because it is 12 o'clock. I really need to go check on my child and find out what was going on with my son in love. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. God of Abraham, be the God of covenant. Time and time again, you have proven to do just what you said. I'll remain. Okay, hold on. It will. All right, check this out. Check this out. I had to tell my baby, give me a minute. I missed out on some information. I'm not. You have a blessed evening too, beloved. Dr. T, may I call you? Email me first, okay? Email me first because I need to check on my child. So email me and send me your number, and we'll go from there. All right, you guys, I need to hurry up and get out of here. Let me show y'all real quick over here on Social Blade. Let's see how much Miss Money. You did email me, okay? If you email me, I got you covered. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go to Social Blade. We want to see how much Miss Monica is making on YouTube, doing what she absolutely loves to do. Y'all ready for this? Let's see. Let's see. Let me show y'all over here too. Y'all need to get into this YouTube mastery. I mean, it's not hard. It's really, really easy. Okay. Sis got a B minus. Okay. Let me blow this up a little bit. She got a B minus as a total grade. She has 4,688,595th place for video views. She ranks 6,980 in the United States. It says she made $16 minimum to $255 maximum a month. But I already see somehow, some way, she either demonetized, something is going on because all of her weekly views flatline. Okay? Subscribers flatline. Something is going on. She didn't drop down 11.1% subscribers in the last 30 days. So maybe something is banned or maybe she's on a restriction. Okay? But I know Miss Monica with that many views. Let's see. 119,000 views. 30 new subscribers every day. Ain't no way in the world. Okay? But even though she's not into monetization, let me show y'all a trick. Because I bet you she making her money. Bet you she in her bag. Even without being into monetization. Yeah, it is. My email's on the screen. That's what I was trying to tell you, beloved. Let's go over here and let's go see how she get into her bag. I'm finna show y'all. Because if YouTube come with that dumb stuff and they demonetize you, there's ways to make money. Okay? You just come right here and let's see what links she got in here. There she go. Teaching your child at home. Are you looking for a preschool or kindergarten curriculum? Right here. Miss Monica has a school-based virtual preschool and kindergarten programs. Learn more here. That's her website. Go ahead and buy her stuff up. Okay? Yeah, that's her website. So if I go click on her website, she making money. Trust me. What is going on with Miss Monica? Her website is even parked. Is this the right Miss Monica? Because something ain't right, y'all. I hope all is well with sister. Her website is parked. Okay. I don't know what's going on with that. I'll put it in the chat for you, beloved. So you emailed the right one. Okay. It's actually TJT Worlds. So it's T for Tawana, J for my middle initial, T for my maiden name before I was married, and then Worlds, like the world we live in with the S on the end, at yahoo.com. I just put it in the chat for you, love. And now I just put it on the screen, pinned it on the screen. Okay, so the YouTube mastery. No, that's okay, beloved. The YouTube mastery will teach you how to take a blank audience and multiply it with some hacks. How you can hijack somebody else's audience and grow your audience. How you can get into monetization, many different ways to monetize, from superstars and super chats and subscriptions and memberships and different things of that sort. I will be teaching you all about that, since content is the new currency. Okay. Since we couldn't evaluate Miss Monica, let's go over here to Coco Melon, a faceless channel, and let's see how much Coco Melon is out here doing. Let it go up. Why did it take me out of YouTube? Come on. Let it go up. Here we go. Coco. Let's do Paw Patrol. I always come by here with Coco Melon, but let's do Paw Patrol. Mm-hmm. That's Nick Jr. Let's see how much Nick off of Paw Patrol. I'll still bless you. Can you please resend me the information that you sent me in my email, Dr. T, because I don't see it of what you need from me when you get a chance. Absolutely. It's in our messages. Sometimes when we message each other and we go back and forth with the conversation, because it happens to me. When you email me afresh, that first email that you just emailed gonna pop up. But if I click on see previous messages, it's gonna open up our whole thread. It's a little confusing, but I will resend it to you for sure. Okay? To just start a new thread. When I'm in the middle of the road, I need to get the channel. Hold on. All right. So we're gonna check out Nick Jr. Okay. We're gonna go back over here. We want to look at Paw Patrol stats, because that's a faceless channel with 3 animated doggies. See how much money they make. This is, let me make sure y'all can see it over here. I'm gonna show y'all too. Okay, cool. So this is where you can come spy on people, Instagram, YouTube, see how much money they making. This is Paw Patrol. Okay, this is Nick Jr. that hosts Paw Patrol. Dora got her own little channel. Then you got this Runway race card type of game. But check out what they doing. Okay, they got an A grade. They rank 62nd in the country. This is how much money they is making off of some AI generated cartoons for children. $76,000 to $1.2 million a month. Can you imagine? Who have you ever seen get on here and be like, yeah, I'm the owner of Paw Patrol. We don't know who this is. These are animated characters. Not only do they have a YouTube, their stuff is in Target. Their stuff is in Walmart. Their merchandise is everywhere in every kid's store. And just on the YouTube side, they're making $76,000 to $1.2 million every month. They're making $913,000 to $14 million a year. And see how they stuff look compared to Miss Monica's? They didn't got 300,000 subscribers in 1 month. Just for one of their videos, 32.3 million, they got a check between $3,000 and $48,000. Y'all, come on now. It's time to take back these media mountains and make them very purposeful, okay? Can you get childcare educational content? Yes. Listen, let me show y'all how much money. See, y'all blame it on them. I really do got to get out of here for real. But I want y'all to see this, okay? Let me pull it up real quick. Hold on 1 second. Let me close out some of these tabs. Let me come over here to NACE. Let me show y'all about these government contracts. Okay? You still should be able to see my screen. Yep. Okay, cool. I'm going to turn this around in just a minute. So she asked, can we get contracts with child care? Listen, let me show you how we break this thing down like a 12-gauge shotgun. You got to space it out. Okay, you want to be sarcastic, internet. All right? Let me turn this around so y'all can see. I'm going to tell you how you're going to actually run up a big bag. Each one of these numbers right here is a stream of income. Okay? Let me blow it up so y'all can see. So if this is your profession, then you grab this key so you can see how much money the government is giving you. Child care services. This is what you offer. Child daycare center. Okay? If you were like a foster care agency, then you would grab that code right there. Other residential care facilities. So if you offer like homes for children with healthcare incidental, developmentally disabled. Okay? When is our season start for my, I don't know what you're trying to say right there, beloved. Can you retype that? If you're doing continuing care retirement communities for old people, that's why I told y'all, it is money out here if you wanted to do a home health care service, okay? If you just do other personal care service like consulting, personal care services, something like a home health care aid or I think they call it I forgot what they call it. They call it something. My mama have it where she get like a person that come out. But we're going to go back up here to our code right here, okay? This is our code right here. We usually look through all of these to make sure none of these other codes apply, because if they did, you just grab that code as well. You put these on your capability statements, right? Now, you can offer community health education services if you want to offer a Boys and Girls Club. If you offer temporary help services, such as legal construction, legal care, stuff like that, okay? But we're going to go back up here to the top, and we're just going to grab this one. Now, let me show you how to spend this. With childcare, you don't just watch the child. You also feed them. So now you get a code for nutrition. That's another stream of income. From one business, you got childcare services, you got nutrition because I feed them. Don't let me pick them up from their house and drop them off. Don't let me take them on no field trips because now I got transportation. That's another stream of income. Okay? Don't let me offer them no type of math services. Don't let me offer them no type of educational services. None of that. Because now I teach them. And that's education. Don't let no mama and no daddy be in no divorce or no separation. And one parent drops the child off, the other parent picks the child up. The one parent has a child Monday through Friday, the other parent picks up the child through the weekend. That's called peer-to-peer counseling. That's 5 streams of income for one business. And they all pay trillions of dollars. I may have to come by here and do a government contract breakdown so you can see the benefits of this. This is how you set yourself up for real, and for good. 624-410. Help me remember that number. 624-410. Because now we're going to go over here. 624. Y'all, don't let me forget that number. Let me write it down. 624-410. Okay. We can go to USA Spending. We want to go see how much money the government is giving for that NACE code, for that industry. All right. We want to see how much you gave in 2025, how much you given in 2025, how much you gave in 2023. Okay. I'm just setting my filters over here. And then I'm going to come on down here and I am going to put that NACE code right here. And then I'm going to type that in here. It was 624-410. I'm going to verify that it's the right one, child daycare services, by marking that box. And then I'm going to come down and hit submit because I want to be nosy and count people's pockets and see how much you are paying for these contracts. Okay? Sky's the Limit Academy. And look, they so smart. Look what they did. They don't just come and get one contract. They set themselves up so when that one expired, that one's right there. Or they can have both of them simultaneously. Okay? So Sky's the Limit. Got 2 right here. Bright Horizons Family Solution. Got 2 right here. Sky's the Limit. Got 3. Bright Horizons got 3. They out here. They got 4. Reach Out and Read got 2. Feed Childcare, Children's Feed. Okay, well, let's see how much Sky's the Limit. We're going to focus on them since they got 4. We're going to go back up here to the top. The first top 2 are theirs. Y'all see how much money they got? They got 1,900,500. They got 1,900,583.40 on the first contract. Turn around and hit them for another million, 1,115,000 for that contract. Now they sitting at 3 million just on them 2 contracts. Now, because you can have as many as you want, as many as you can handle. Let's go back over here. Hold on, y'all. I gotta do it this way. Come on. So we got them first 2. And then they got 200 and 45,000 here. So now they almost at 4 million. And then they got another 211,000 there. Now let's go and see how much these contracts. Listen at this. Child Development Center support services, labor, meals, supplies, training, and travel for child care services. Okay, let's go over here and see. This was, oh my God, y'all, this was a purchase order. This was not even a government contract that you had to bid on. This is a purchase order, meaning they purchased the services because they needed it right away. Okay, let's see how long this contract was for. The Department of Defense and the Department of Veterans Affairs, the VA and the Department of Defense needs child care. This was only for a year. Can you imagine getting $1 billion? No, $1 million for a year's worth of work? They got this contract on 9/17/2024. And it ends 9/29/2025. And this is theirs too. The second one was theirs too. They got this on December 1st, 2018. And this one expired last year, March 31st, 2024. And then they was down here. Okay, this is theirs too. They got this contract on 5/22/2024, and that bad boy expired 9/30/2024. So for 4 months, they got $245,000 on a purchase order. Love you too, sister. One boss was a crackhead who disappeared from morning. Okay, that would be my next word. Listen, I need y'all to get over here. My people out here in the streets crying and complaining, you ain't got to. You ain't got to like the government to do business with them. When's the first class TXS in advance? Are you talking about government contracts? The first class will be starting next week. Yeah. The first class government contract will be started next week, if that's what you're talking about. When the first class TXS. Oh, thanks in advance. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Next week. So I'll get you all your information sent over to you, okay? And congratulations to you. Congratulations to your future, to your family, to your finance, to your forecast. This government contracts is the place to be. It really is. The YouTube Mastery is $497. I will allow you to make split payment, $250. I'm going to show you how to do this for yourself and listen to what Dr. T does. I create these YouTube channels to sell them. And I also do done for yous. So out of one business, I'm always maximizing the minimum. If I learn it, I can teach it. If I learn it, I can build it. So I always invite people to come and learn. You're going to get more for your money, for one. Okay? And then you're going to make 2 to 3 streams of income from this. I literally build YouTube channels to sell them. But I also do done for yous. Okay? I showed y'all love because I charge a lot of money to do done for you YouTube channels. There's other fees associated for the simple fact that I have this person working on your content, this person doing your banners, This person getting you into monetization. Okay. This person giving you your watch hours, especially when I do it done for you. But just think, you can trade $497, invest, sow an apple seed, and you can be making Cocoa Melon money, Paw Patrol money. There's so many making a minimum of $1,000 a month. Okay, all the way up to 17,000, all the way up to 1.4 million. So I got the YouTube Mastery. It is $497. You can split that $250, and then make the other payment, or get on a payment plan. We can come together with that. From story to stages, and I promise y'all I'm getting out of here in 5 minutes. From stories to stages. This is my most precious. I'm not going to say that because let's do kingdom. But this is my second most precious baby. There are a lot of us with stories. And your stories will pay you like nobody else's business. Because they provide hope. They provide encouragement. They provide a program or a process through your story, what you went through, what you made it through. I have some great opportunities for us to be on red carpet events, and I'm only taking a few people with me in this endeavor. I'm not only going to show you how to book land stages that pay you $25,000 for an in-person speaking gig. Well, I don't want to speak. Okay, well, stay broke. I guarantee you God didn't give you that story for no reason. I guarantee you God didn't give you that story to just sit down on it. Take that story, turn it into an ebook. That's one stream of income from one story. Turn that ebook into a book. That's 2 streams of income. Turn that book into a master class. That's 3 streams of income. To a workshop, that's 4 streams of income. To a mastermind, that's 5 streams of income. To a stage, that is 6 streams of income. Okay? From one story. It ain't even got to be yours. You can tell somebody else's story. But storytelling is in demand. And I have some amazing opportunities to speak on stages that you would never, ever imagine. I also have all of the whole entire master class. It's a master class. I'm going to show you how to use AI to write these stories. I'm also going to show you how to animate these stories and make them into movies using AI. But most importantly, everybody who joins me in this endeavor will have an opportunity to receive $1,000 from me. Now, it is $1,000 to get into the program. It's $997, and I will take split payments. I'm going to help you write your book or your story. I'm going to help you make that become a bestseller. I'm going to help you show you how to take people's stages virtually for no less than $15,000. I'm going to show you how to take people's stages in person for no less than $25,000. I'm going to show you how to start your podcast. That way, if you don't want to show your face, you ain't got to. How to rank on Spotify with your podcast. How to turn that into a coaching program. How to build a community from this. And I'm giving back to these storytellers inside of this group on this initiative with me because somebody gave me a hand up and not a handout on my journey. And doors have opened. I got an invite to go on to Steve Harvey to tell my story on one of his morning programs. I have an invite to go over to Lagos, Nigeria to tell a story. I just entered a contest yesterday telling a story. So there's stories to stages. If you have a story, you should tell it because you're going to give an account if you stand before God and you didn't tell your story. Okay. That is a mentorship. Um, the Storytellers Academy. You will receive a certificate of completion, but you will also have your first event booked. I don't care if that's and tea and talk. I don't care if that's um, the women's gathering or the brohood. It don't matter. I'm going to help you set up your first event, whether that is online or whether that is in person. And in person is a lot more beneficial. But inside of this mentorship, I am going to show you how to go from 0 to 7 figures off of a story. It's called From Story to Stages University Academy. It's a whole educational institute where you're going to learn how to make Solomon type of money because that's all Solomon did. Whole book of Proverbs and Psalms is stories. Consider the way of an ant, for it does not have a master or a boss, yet it knows how to travel to and fro to stock up because it knows that it needs to be prepared for when there is a time when it cannot be prepared. I'm paraphrasing, okay? But storytelling. That's how he became wealthy. Somebody will catch that later on. Let's do kingdom. This is a mentorship. It is also a 12-month mentorship where you get to discover who you are in God's kingdom and build kingdom wealth through God's kingdom economy. Okay? You're going to learn how to establish your own trust. You're going to have opportunities to go on land banking events when we go together and we go all buy land as a community. We can go buy a neighborhood. We can go buy a block. You're going to learn how to manage God's resources, how to multiply them from a biblical perspective. You're going to learn the secret riches of hidden places. You're going to learn about real estate. Every mountain that must be confiscated from the enemy, you are going to learn inside of Let's Do Kingdom. I'm bringing the program back. We're going to meet together, fellowship together. It will be a mentorship where we come together, we pray together, we break bread together, we see the miraculous happen. God raises us up. We're going to go over Solomon's wisdom, how Solomon got wealthy, his whole entire system, how he did it without having AI and without having technology. We're also going to go over the Joseph plan. We're going to have where we are planting, uh, where we're doing canning, and where we are planting seeds so that we can store them in the storehouse for when that time comes. We be suited and ready for God's people to receive. Also, how to start your own community inside of your community events, get people on board, how to police your own community, how to garden, how to use. You're going to be a part of a program that shows you how to plant and garden in your own home without having to have any landscape or any things of that sort to plant. But if you do have land, how to plant everything that we need to build the kingdom of God successfully is going to be in this group. Okay? Spiritual, physical, and emotional, mental. It's the all three prosperities. Above all, I pray that you prosper financially, be in good health physically, even as your soul prosper, mind, will, and emotion. Okay? So we're going to cover all of that. You're going to leave here. We have a graduation at the end of the year that is so splendid. If splendful is a word, splendid and splendor. We honor you. You received your certificate of your completion. Okay, we are licensed, me and my husband. Okay, we are licensed and ordained to do baby showers, to do funerals, to do weddings, to ordain, to give certificates. We have been licensed since 2008. Okay, we are not illegal eagles. Ain't nobody just throwing something in here. I have not even did Let's Do Kingdom. As you can see, I'm pulling it up for y'all to see real quick. And then I'm going to let y'all go, okay? It is a $997 investment for 12 months. I don't know one burger boy or one burger girl working for a year for $997. You yourself don't even work for a year for $997. And then you actually allow them to split the payment. I'm showing love because we need to move, okay? I'm not in it for the income. I'm in it for the outcome. God needs more laborers in the vineyard. We come right here to my memories because I seen it up here earlier. See that funding masterclass I was just talking about? Don't even advertise it. Y'all see my little Barbie doll? My name will be a household brand, period. My name will be a household brand. Didn't I tell you about them hard inquiry removals? That credit sweep. See how it gets you right?
Though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I got no fear when my enemies come for me. Follow the one till I got nothing left. I'ma move with your rod and your staff cause they come for me. Glory to God, to my last breath, I got angels around me, the shepherd got left for me. Goodness and mercy be filling my chest. I got no worries, the devil beyond. God will be with me wherever I go. I'ma live with my hand on the Bible. God will be with me wherever I go. I'ma step on
21 hard inquiries deleted, period.
I'ma pray for the day of revival. God will be.
Just wanted y'all to see that. 21 hard inquiries deleted. Okay? Here you go right here. Delete. You can just look at the dates on them so you don't think, oh, them the same ones. 124, 110, 411, 412, 711, 712. These hard inquiries got on my report. 21 hard inquiries removed in one setting. And that score went up over 100 points. Been out here doing this for a long time. Okay? Got all my people in the funding masterclass. They went and ran up the bag. I got receipts on that too. But this is why I came by here. See all these people? I'm a testimony for sure. These people, I was getting these people ready a long time ago. 4 years ago, I've been getting these people ready. Was that the memories from yesterday? Hold on. Hold on, yeah. I'm trying to find it. It might have been from yesterday, but I will show y'all. I'll just go type it in over here, okay? Let me go to post. I'm not looking for a come up. I'm building one, baby. You better say that. Now they giving me all kind of other people stuff. Hold on. Let's see if the internet act right. My big man laying that sword down. Where is you? 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 You gonna show me all these videos. Uh, I don't want to keep y'all here a whole long time, and I see they're gonna drag this out, man. But there was a video that I seen in my memories today about a young lady who is no longer here who went through the Let's Do Kingdom mentorship. Uh, she stopped drinking alcohol. I mean, we went some deep things, you know. I don't want to put too much out here, but there were people delivered from cigarette addiction, people that started their business, they got cleaned up, and then they went ahead and soared. Okay, look how it's showing me all these videos. And I'm not playing with Facebook. Got all my old videos popping up here, but I'll show you guys the next time. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and go. 1 hour turned into 2 hours and 26 minutes. It is 12:30 here midnight. If you are interested in any of the above that I have mentioned here on tonight, okay, if you needed to email me, then email me. If you needed to get more clarity, why is it still showing? If you need to get more clarity or whatever the case may be, you can reach out to me in email, okay? These opportunities will always be available, but they will not be available at the price that I have come by here and offered you the price plan or the payment plan or the reduced price, okay? You can always, always, always take advantage of any opportunities that I have at regular price. I'm not going to turn you down and tell you no. But when I come by here and I see these people moving a certain way, and I need to get my people on board so that they be moving a certain way, in 2 days the terrors start. That's that's scary for me, for others, because I know my cousins is out here barely making it now. Take this money, which is trash, cash is trash, and invest it into something that you will always make you money. Even if you invest it into your education, they can take whatever they want to. They can take your mind, especially if you don't let them. They can come and take anything from me. I always know how to build it back because I learned they can't take that. And I will build it back better because I have experience. So that is investment that a lot of people don't pay attention to. Your mind and yourself is the best investment. You should never go work at no job or wait on no paycheck and you don't pay yourself out of your own money. The devil is a liar. That if you only get money to pay bills, the devil is a liar. That is not what God put you here for at all. You understand? If someone is offering you an opportunity to give you a hand up, take it. Because I guarantee you, my mentors did not charge me no discounts. I think about that all the time. And you know what? I wasn't looking for one either. I was trying to figure out how I can get them their $10,000, whether I had to finance it. I needed what I needed, and I needed to get there fast. Okay? Good night, Dr. T. God bless you. Good night, Lucy's Pearls. Good night. Can't wait for the Money Broker Mentorship and the School Community Lifetime Access starting 20. Yep. Thank you so much. Next, I'm paying off my mentorship. That's what's up. Let's go. I had a couple bumps in the road. I got a son in love that has overdosed on fentanyl, y'all. Y'all already know what that is when it comes to that for me. Okay. Came by here and sold some sales and made some discounts so I can get out there. Still ain't out there, but it's cool. God is. Okay? God is. That's for sure. Um, and just because it haven't happened don't mean that it's not going to happen. I am coming to California, just in case y'all didn't know. I'm going to make that announcement now. I am coming to California soon, okay? So if y'all want to hook up and you in California and meet with me in the flesh, then we're going to have something going on. But I'm going to get everybody their emails and all of that stuff. In the meantime, in between time, just give me a little bit of grace, okay? Give me a little bit of grace. Everybody gonna get into the programs that they've gotten into, and everybody's gonna get everything and anything. And if I didn't do that, there will be a lot of people that will come here and be like, "This woman don't give us our stuff." You ain't find one person that ain't gonna say this woman don't give what she says she gonna get. You ain't gonna find one person, not one, not even a single one. Okay. I love y'all, and I come by here to serve. I'm a servant. I'm not a salesman. I want the best for us all. I really do. But I can't want it more than you do. Okay? I'm telling everybody the ways that we should go. This money ain't nothing but trash. It really is nothing but trash. You need to take it. First of all, you need to get enough of it so you're not struggling. You need to get enough of it. How do I find a way to get enough of it in abundance so I'm not struggling, so I can take that and turn it into real assets? Real estate. You don't know one poor person that's real estate or into real estate. You don't know one person that's into homeless person or poor person that is into farming, that is homeless. You don't know one homeless or poor person. Not at all. That has gold and silver, that has cattle and oxen. You don't know one poor person. And it's a reason why. That have always been the way to wealth. Real estate, land, financing, banking, stuff that I'm telling you to come by here and get yourself involved in. I'm not going to point you in no slave wages. Excuse me, but it's real. I don't have time to make slave wages. I'm not going to work for nobody but God. You done got enough labor out of me that we're done. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my life, living life on my own terms and doing what God has called me to do. And you can go find somebody else to work for your minimum wage. The devil is a lie. I'm maximum value working for minimum wage. You got me messed up. No, I'm going to make maximum wage because I'm maximum quality. Don't ever play with me. God spent his blood on me. I'm not on display and I'm not on discount. And I'm not some great value. I'm the real deal. Royal priesthood, holy chosen generation. I have been bought with a price that can't nobody in this world buy me back or pay for me with that blood. Okay? All right. Peace out. Came by here. I love my people. And I will see y'all soon, okay? Pray for me as I pray for y'all. And be expectant of my emails. You may even have to check your spam. Because when I send links and stuff, it goes there. But check the emails and hopefully I can get back with y'all in a day or so and see y'all real soon. Okay? Love y'all. Good night.